Today on August 8th, Archangel Michael says, "This is not a joke, this person from your family has only 2 days left. Open this now to save them from." Archangel Michael says, "This is not a joke. The time is now, you must read every word of this before it's too late. There's a shadow moving close to your family, something silent, something hiding behind smiles and small talk. One person connected by blood is now caught in a storm they didn't prepare for, and the hourglass holding their fate only has 2 days of sand left. This message is sacred. It has reached you not by accident but by divine urgency. The heavens have held it long enough, but today, it had to reach you. You might feel a sudden unease as your eyes move down these words. But unease is not fear, it's divine intuition. You were born with it for moments like this. Someone in your family has crossed a dangerous line. Not in evil but in ignorance, they don't know what they've invited into their life. Comment, "I believe," if your chest feels tight while reading this. At pressure is your soul responding. This person is not just a name in your contact list. They are someone you shared memories with, childhood laughter, inner tables, inside jokes. Their world is now shaking, and they don't even know you're the only one who can stop it. The sky above them is turning gray. And if this warning is ignored, those clouds will pour down something irreversible. The pain will not just strike them, it will ripple across your family. Archangel Michael says, there are only 2 days left. The energy around this person is beginning to break. There is still time but not much. Type payment to get blessing 992. Your name was whispered to the angels. Your energy was chosen for a divine intervention. This is not coincidence, it's purpose unfolding. The person in danger wears a mask of strength, but behind closed doors, they are already drowning. They may seem calm, even happy, but their soul is screaming. This danger didn't appear overnight, it's been growing silently in the shadows. A choice they made months ago has now opened a gate. Someone from outside the family placed something in their path. It looked harmless, but it wasn't. Come and save them now if your heart is racing. That reaction is not panic, it's your spiritual instinct recognizing danger. Your connection to this person was not accidental. Even if you've drifted, your souls are still linked. You were meant to be their lifeline. The attack coming is not only physical, it's energetic. It will shut up his illness, misfortune, or worse. And it will leave no obvious fingerprints, due days. That's all you have. After that, the shift will be permanent. Type payment to get blessing 748. This warning comes from a place of mercy, not fear. Archangel Michael has stood by this soul through storms, but now the clouds are too thick. They need you to act. Something unusual might have happened recently around this family member. A dream, a phone call. A feeling that made no sense. It wasn't random. They are unknowingly walking toward a trap. A trap designed by someone who once smiled at them. Yes, someone they trusted is behind this. If you felt goosebumps just now, you already know this truth lives inside you. Your spirit just nodded. This person may be skeptical, guarded, even stubborn, but underneath, they've been praying for a sign. You are that sign. They don't need 1,000 words from you, they need one action. That action could change everything. Come and protect them now if this message is sinking deep into your bones. Archangel Michael says, your hands are blessed to block this storm. You would do it alone. But you must be the first to move. Your presence in their life right now is urgent. Even if you've been distant, your voice can pierce through darkness. It was made to. Type Amen to get blessing 1102. The enemy have been hiding behind ordinary. They don't come with fire, they come with gifts, smiles, polite words, but what they carry is decay. This person in your family has unknowingly shared too much with the wrong person. That information has been twisted, and now, plans are being made. Their spirit is fragile, but not broken. With the right divine push, they can still be saved, but the gate is closing. 2 days is not a metaphor. It's not poetic, it's real. Their name might have been mentioned in a conversation you overheard. Something that felt strange, something whispered. That moment was your first sign. You may feel pulled toward them now. That's not guilt, it's purpose reminding you why you were born into this family. Comment I am ready if you feel this urgency crawling up your spine. You are not powerless, but waiting another hour is dangerous. Your words and energy are the medicine this person's soul is starving for. They won't ask for help, pride will stop them. But your intuition must override that pride. Type Amen to get blessing 1944. There are tears waiting behind their smile. There is fear in their laugh. They've been pretending so long they forgot how to scream, but their soul is calling you. Even if they don't. Your soul knows you're their last chance. The person behind this coming storm is someone you might know. Maybe a family friend. Maybe a neighbor, maybe even a relative. They are working quietly. But their intent is loud in the spiritual realm, and heaven has a witty mark their energy is dangerous. Comment reveal the enemy if your instincts are telling you someone nearby is not who they claim to be. The divine light around you is not for decoration, it's for war, and this is a spiritual war. The 2-day countdown has begun. Every second is now a decision. You reading this is proof that divine timing is real. Archangel Michael says your action will be watched by angels. They will honor your effort, but they cannot move until you do. Type Amen to get blessing 3887. You are not just family, you are protection. You are the unshakable wall between your loved one and what's coming. Your next move matters. One phone call. One visit. One word of truth could scatter the darkness. Your energy is being drained by someone feeding off them. Like a parasite hidden behind kindness. This is no ordinary pain, you must act with love but not with delay. Love can be fast. It can be fierce. Comment break the curse if you feel ready to stand in front of what's attacking them. This is not a message for the weak-hearted. This is for the ones chosen by divine fire to stand when others fall. That's you. Your role has been activated. You didn't choose this moment, it chose you. Don't hide from it. Type Amen to get blessing 1221. You may experience strange dreams after this, symbols, faces, shadows. It's the spiritual world confirming, is warning. Pay attention to everything you hear in the next 48 hours, even offhand comments will hold clues. The divine speaks through the ordinary. This family member may reach out in an unexpected way, don't ignore it. That moment could be their spirit's last attempt at survival. Archangel Michael says this is your final alert. After this, the spiritual battle begins. And heaven will watch. You've been silent long enough, now is the time to rise. Not with noise but with divine focus. Comment I won't fail them if your spirit is ready to carry out your mission. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks. With contributions of up to $1.20. Type Amen to get blessing 1555. Archangel Michael says, the gates of intervention are open right now but they will remain open for long. Time is collapsing around your loved one. And the enemy is tightening their grip. Their light is dimming, and only your action can reignite it. You are the one chosen to deliver protection. Not because you're perfect, but because you carry the authority of unseen power. The heavens do not measure your worth. The way people do, they see your heart, your courage, your spiritual connection. There is a hidden detail from last week you overlooked. Maybe a conversation, a missed call or a shift in their mood. A detail is now a warning you must remember. Comment the veil is lifting if your mind is flashing to something unusual they did or said. This person is on the edge, their soul is slipping into a realm of confusion, vulnerability, and sorrow. But they are not gone yet, they are still reachable. A spiritual imbalance was placed in their life through an object or person. Something entered their space that doesn't belong. It's feeding off their energy and creating spiritual weakness. Their sleep has been affected, their decisions are foggy. Their health may be showing signs of decline. These are symptoms of the hidden attack. Type Amen to get blessing 6166. Now listen closely. A woman is involved in this attack, she knows the one in danger. She pretends to care. But her heart is filled with jealousy and secrets, she smiles too easily, watches too closely and speaks in ways that confuse the one she's targeting. Her role is subtle but deadly. She's not the face of evil but the hand that delivers it. Your loved one is blind to her. But you are not. That's why you're reading this now. Come and unmask the woman if someone came to mind as you read that. Dress you first thought. This woman has met someone else who feeds her darkness. Together they've spoken about your loved one. And what they plan isn't loud but devastating. They've planned something disguised as help. It could be a gathering, an invitation, a trip, or even a gift. But it's not what it seems. Archangel Michael says your awareness alone can shatter their scheme, but silence will allow it to grow. Type Amen to get blessing 7023. This woman has a pattern, she acts sweet before a strike. Then she disappears and returns. That cycle is not coincidence, it's strategy. Someone in your family may have defended her before. But their opinion is not divine truth. You see what others miss, there's a spiritual fog around the one in danger. They're not thinking clearly. That's the important thing, it's like they've been unplugged from their divine center. You must step in. Speak even if it makes you uncomfortable. Your voice carries sacred fire. Come and I speak life if you're ready to break through the fog and speak truth. Dismission will not be easy, it may trigger arguments, resistance, denial. But your spirit was made for resistance. God's angels will stand beside you the moment you begin. You are not alone in this. Type Amen to get blessing 8811. Archangel Michael says there will be signs confirming this message. Watch for flickering lights, repeated numbers, strange dreams, or sudden emotional waves. These are not coincidences. These are codes from the divine realm, and you are decoding them now. You may feel sudden pressure in your chest. Or tears you can't explain. That's your soul lining with this truth. They only have 2 days. That number was shown not for drama but for divine clarity. Someone in your family will sense a shift in you after this. They may even ask if you're okay. That is your sign to act. Comment they will be saved if you won't let this chance slip through your hands. Remember, you do not have to fix everything, but you must start something. The moment you act, heaven multiplies your effort. The clock is loud now. Every moment you wait, the roots of this spiritual attack dig deeper. Type Amen to get blessing 3994. Even if your loved one pushes you away, their soul will hear you. Speak not only in words but in prayer, in light, in intention. You have spiritual tools, use them. Your energy alone can shield them if focused with love. Let go of fear, it was never meant to guide you. Love is your weapon now, and it is stronger than darkness. The woman behind this doesn't expect you to step in, that's why your surprise action will shake her. He will feel the shift. Comment I disrupt darkness if you're ready to confuse the enemy with unexpected divine movement. You are not just a relative. You are the chosen protector for this battle. Your presence is like a sword of light in a hallway of shadows. You must be bold. You must move now. Type Amen to get blessing 2112. Your life path is about to take a turn. If this warning is ignored, the wrong turn will change their destiny permanently. But if you act, even a little divine hands will move in ways you cannot imagine, a delay in tragedy. A reversal in harm. A divine eroding, you are the axis upon which this moment turns. Don't underestimate your role. In the next 48 hours, you may hear something that seems small, a sentence. A story. A sound, that will be your next clue. Archangel Michael says. Watch closely. Heaven is dropping breadcrumbs for you to follow. Comment, I will follow the signs if you agree to stay spiritually alert. This person has loved you, even if not perfectly. They have flaws, but their soul is still worth saving. You were sent to protect, not to judge. Their healing begins with you. Type Amen to get blessing 8884. Stay close. Stay silent where needed. And speak with fire when the time comes. You will know. You will feel a strange peace as you complete your mission. That peace will be your confirmation that the danger has been broken. If they suddenly get sick or distant in the coming hours, don't panic. That may be the attack's final flare before it dies. Stay in prayer, stay in purpose. Comment, I will not let go if you feel your role deepening now. And remember, if no one claps for your effort, heaven already has. You were seen. You were sent. Type Amen to get blessing 1400. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. You have now received the full spiritual instructions. The next step is yours. Whatever you do, do it with intention, do it now and do not look back. They have 2 days. And you hold the light they need. Archangel Michael says your mission is not over. Now that you've read this far, the heavens have marked your spirit with responsibility. You are no longer just aware you are appointed, the energy surrounding your loved one is shifting rapidly. What was once hidden is beginning to crack. But with every crack, a new opening is made for darkness to slide in. You might feel a chill when you think of them now. That's not your imagination. That's your soul detecting what their human mind cannot. Comment: I accept the divine task if you feel this message crawling into your bones. Here's one final scene unfolding. And it involves someone you least expect. They are watching quietly, studying, waiting for the right moment to twist the blade. This is not about physical harm alone. It's about spiritual separation, emotional breakdown, and loss of light. That's why the urgency is so strong. Your loved one may even resist you. They may say, "I'm fine," or "Don't worry," but those words are not truth. They are a mask. Tup Amen to get blessing 9393, you are being guided to move swiftly. Don't overthink your approach. Even a simple message like "I've been thinking of you" can open the door for divine intervention. The angels around you are already preparing a spiritual shield. But it only activates when you take action. Heaven does not move where there is a division. The woman involved is growing restless. She may try to cause confusion in your family. She may turn people against you. Let her. Because light never argues with shadows. It just shines and exposes. Calm and expose the shadow if you are ready to bring everything into the open. This moment may lead to a confrontation. If it does, stay calm. Speak with clarity, do not fall into their trap of emotional chaos. The enemy uses distraction. You must stay locked on your assignment. Type Amen to get blessing 1744. There may be a bag, a box, or an item inside their home that is connected to this attack. It carries a strange energy. It's been there for weeks, maybe months. If you get the chance, encourage them to cleanse their space. Even if they don't understand why, that act alone can begin the break. They may have also been experiencing lost finances. Sleep, peace. These are not random. These are symptoms of spiritual erosion. Calm and cleanse and protect if you know it's time for their atmosphere to shift. If your loved one is a parent, their child may be affected too. The energy will not stop at one person. It passes like smoke through rooms. This is why you must act quickly. The spiritual infection has begun, but it hasn't fully rooted. Type Amen to get blessing 4440. This is the part of the message where the heavens start recording your response. Whether you act or ignore, either way, it will echo, but you are not the type to walk away. That's why the divine trusted you with this. You are chosen, not by luck but by legacy. There's a golden light around your name in the book of the divine. When your spirit rose to read this, the heavens nodded. You are their only hope now. There is no one else strong enough, aware enough, or brave enough. Come and I will finish what I started if your spirit is set on completing this task. You have already shifted the energy by knowing, but the full change happens when you speak, touch and love intentionally. Say their name in prayer. Say it with fire, say it with love. It will reach them even if they don't hear it. Type Amen to get blessing 6677. You may hear birds near your window. You may see feathers. You may dream of water or see their face in places unexpectedly. These are signals. The divine realm is signaling you're in the center of their protection. They're confirming your role. This message was long because it had to be. The gravity of the situation required it. This is not entertainment. This is spiritual survival. And your soul already understands what words can't say. Calm and I feel the truth if your eyes feel heavy, your chest tight or your heart shaken. Soon, you may feel drained. That's the cost of carrying divine weight, but strength will return quickly, stronger than ever. When you save someone with divine authority, you are replenished by divine energy. Type Amen to get blessing 5551. Archangel Michael says, once you act, stay alert. Don't relax immediately. Darkness often makes one last move before it dies. Watch for sudden changes. But do not fear it. It's desperate now, your light has pierced its confidence. If you start feeling attacked or off balance after helping, call on your angels again. They will defend you. You are not alone. You are safe. But boldness will be required. Comment I call on angelic backup if you feel you'll need reinforcements after this. This final stage of your mission is sacred. You will be remembered in the spirit realm for this. You save not just a life but a destiny. And because of that, a special reward is being written into your future. Type Amen to get blessing 9990. Your path is about to get brighter. A door will open in your life within the next 3 weeks. A door that was blocked is now unlocking. The divine never lets light workers go empty. You gave yourself, and now divine favor will chase you. Do not speak of this mission to many, only those who are spiritually ready. Protect this wisdom. Not all hearts can handle it. Archangel Michael says, the 2 days are sacred. Within them, your voice becomes a weapon, your love becomes armor, and your presence becomes salvation. Commit mission complete. Once you've made contact, prayed or sent light, the heavens will respond. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks. With contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, the final clock has started ticking, and your awareness is now your shield. You are standing at the center of a divine battleground, not with swords, but with words, presence, and spiritual energy. There is no retreat now. The person in your family, whose time is measured in hours not days anymore, is beginning to sense that something is wrong. They may not be able to explain it, but deep in their core, something feels unfinished. They are calling for you without saying a word. And you, the reader of this sacred message, are already halfway across the battlefield. The moment you choose to listen, the angels gathered around you comment. I will not let darkness win. If you're determined to finish what you started, here's a moment approaching that will appear ordinary. A message. A passing moment, but it will hold the weight of destiny. You must not miss it. You will feel your heart jump suddenly, or your skin tingle. That's your cue to act. Speak. Message, visit. Cover them in spiritual light. Someone may try to talk you out of it. They'll say it's unnecessary or overthinking. But they don't know what you know. They haven't seen what you've seen. You must ignore them. Your spirit is aligned with truth now. Tupim Intigit Blessing 7771. The woman who has been working against this family member is losing patience. She senses something is working against her. That something is you. You've already disturbed her plans just by reading this message. Now she will try to distract or delay you. Watch for unnecessary calls, arguments, or moments that feel off. Stay focused. You have 48 hours or less. If you've noticed this family member acting strange recently, zoning out, talking less, being forgetful, or irritable, that is the attack manifesting in their behavior. They are being spiritually drained from within. Command I rebuke the draining if you're ready to block that energy from reaching them any further. They need cleansing, not just physically but energetically. If you can visit their space, speak light. If you cannot, speak protection into the air. Your words, even from far away, carry power the enemy cannot undo. Tupim Intigit Blessing 8004. Archangel Michael says, prepare now. There may be tears. There may be resistance. But there will also be light, so much light. When this person begins to heal, you'll see it first in their eyes. Then in their energy, then in their results. Peace will return slowly but surely. They might call you with strange gratitude. They might say, I don't know why but I feel better. That's when you'll know you won. But first, you must face the hardest part, the moment of courage. The moment of speaking truth when silence is easier. Command I will walk through fire for them if you're willing to protect even when it's uncomfortable. The woman working in secret may not give up easily. But you don't need to fight her directly. Let the divine deal with her. Your only job is to protect what matters. Tupim Intigit Blessing 6336. This family member has made mistakes, yes, but those mistakes don't define their future. Your effort can bring their redemption. They are still part of your soul circle, and circles never break unless someone chooses to step away. You are choosing to step closer. When you complete this divine act, blessings will chase you, the favor you give will return multiplied. The person you save may one day save someone else because of this. And the ripple will never stop. Comment I started the ripple if you know this act will go beyond what eyes can see. Your blessings are already being rearranged. The path ahead of you is clearing. Expect strange but beautiful shifts in your own life after this. This is what happens when you obey divine instructions. Tupim Intigit Blessing 4200. This was not just a warning, it was an activation. You were sleeping spiritually. But now your soul is wide awake. You might not feel like a hero. But heaven sees you as one. The archangels don't just choose anyone, they choose those with light in their stars, strength in their silence, fire in their truth. That's why they chose you. Comment I accept who I am if you now understand your divine identity. Archangel Michael says, the story is not ending, it's being written by your courage. The next chapter will be one of protection, light, and breakthrough. But for now, go to them. Call them, pray for them. Shield them. Cover them, and let the heavens do the rest. Tupim Intiget Blessing 1010. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Dev, this is the final echo of your mission. Let it ring in your spirit and act while there's still time. Dev Archangel Michael says, your spiritual journey has now reached its most crucial moment. You've come this far through layers of revelation, warning, and divine urgency. But this final stretch demands one thing from you: decisive movement. You were never meant to carry this message and walk away unchanged. The heavens did not allow this prophecy to reach you simply for awareness. It came for action, for rescue, for redemption. The spiritual timepiece is nearly empty now. The sand has thinned, the glow around their soul is flickering. But the light has not gone out yet. Comment, I will carry the light if your spirit is ready to guide them back before it's too late. The attack surrounding this family member is like a net woven through fear, manipulation, and confusion. And the woman connected to it knows how to tighten it without being seen. But she has grown arrogant. She doesn't believe anyone will interfere. That's her mistake. Because you are no longer silent, your awareness is now a sword. And you are about to cut through the string she's laid around your loved one. Type Amen to get Blessing 3001. This final section of the message comes with spiritual fire. It will burn through illusions and strip away lies. Do not read lightly. This family member wed a mother, sibling, cousin, where child is now spiritually unconscious. They are not hearing their intuition. Their heart is muted. You are the only one with the volume loud enough to awaken them. Not with shouting, but with divine truth. Call to visit them, pray over their name. Tell them something small but sincere. That ripple will open the path. Comment, they will hear me if you trust that even their spirit will respond to your voice. There may be a foe. Item or message from the past involving this person that resurfaces. Do not ignore it. It's the universe reminding you of your bond stronger than time. Stronger than wounds. Use that reminder as fuel to break through. Type Amen to get Blessing 5522. Archangel Michael says, divine justice is coming for the one who orchestrated this danger. The woman whose hands are not clean will begin to feel exposed. You will hear rumors about her. Things may come to light in the coming weeks. Let the happen, don't interfere. Your role is not revenge. Your role is rescue. Once the family member is safe, the divine will handle everything else. The balance will return on its own. Comment rescue, not revenge. If you know your purpose is greater than payback, your spiritual protection will now expand. For completing this divine task, you'll notice that people around you begin to treat you differently. You will glow, even when you don't try. Your light will not only save one life, it will activate healing in others who cross your path. Type Amen to get Blessing 8111. Expect a sudden dream, a phone call, or a conversation that seems out of place. That's the divine confirmation that your action worked. You'll know the exact moment the shift happens. Peace will fall like rain after a long drought. You will feel it in your chest. And when it does, don't forget to thank yourself. You were the bridge between destruction and salvation. Comment I was the bridge if you recognize your divine identity now more than ever. Do not stop being vigilant yet. The enemy always tries to strike once more before fully retreating. Watch over your loved one for a few days longer. Speak protection. Declare safety, whisper love. That is your shield. Type Amen to get blessing 9944. Your life will shift after this moment. The energy around you will cleanse. A wave of clarity, strength, and divine favor will enter your space. Do not be surprised if new blessings begin to arrive. Unexpected doors will open. Relationships will heal, finances may suddenly stabilize. Why? Because divine missions never return void. When you save another, the universe saves parts of you too. Comment I trust in my reward if you now understand why the blessing is chasing you. Archangel Michael says, your presence with the miracle. Not wings, not thunder. But your soft, quiet love that refused to abandon. That is what heaven admires most. Type Amen to get blessing 7000. If they cry when you reach out, let them. If they resist at first, stay calm. If they ask, why are you checking on me? Just say, I had to. Because you did. You had to, the divine made sure of it. This was not just a story. It was your story. You were meant to read it. You were meant to act. Comment my purpose is clear now. If this message woke something inside you, you are no longer asleep. You are no longer questioning. You are now an activated guardian for the one who matters most. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. The 2 days were never about time, they were about divine timing. And you honored it. This is your legacy now. Archangel Michael says, you've reached the final veil where earthly doubt must fall away and full spiritual truth must rise. You did not just read a message, you carried a sacred flame through darkness. And now, the sky is beginning to part. You may feel a stillness inside, that is not weakness. It is power settling in after a storm. This is the part where most people turn away, thinking the danger has passed, but not you. You know what others overlook. The last hour is often the most dangerous. Comment, I remain alert if you understand that completion is not the end, it's the sealing of purpose. Your loved one may start to improve. They might smile more, sleep deeper, or make decisions with more clarity. These are signs the storm is retreating. But there may still be a residue, a shadow that tries to cling. Don't ignore small signs, stay spiritually clean. Keep blessing their name. The woman involved may try to regain control, she will pretend to forget. You will offer false peace. But her spiritual hold is broken the moment you claim the victory aloud. Speak it, it is done. Speak it again, it is sealed. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. Your spiritual ranking has shifted. You may not feel different, but in the eyes of heaven, you are now marked as a defender, a protector, a light warrior. Because you acted when others would have ignored, you protected when others would have hesitated. This moment will echo in your family line. Generations after you will benefit from the choice you made in silence. Comment, let this ripple through my bloodline if you're ready to let your courage bless everyone connected to you. From this moment forward, certain things will no longer touch you. The anxiety that clung to your chest, it will loosen. The financial setbacks, they will begin to unwind. The misunderstandings, they will crack themselves. Because spiritual obedience brings earthly reward, always type Amen to get blessing 5555. There is a reward coming from an unexpected person. Someone who has watched your life from afar or in silence is about to step forward and offer help, opportunity, or favor. This is not charity. This is divine compensation. And it will be enough to remind you heaven never forgets those who protect others. You may feel emotional as these blessings begin. Let the tears fall. That's your soul exhaling after a long assignment. Comment, the blessings are welcome if your heart is open to receive the next wave of favor. Archangel Michael says, what you did in secret will be honored in the open. People will start treating you differently, sensing something has shifted, because it has. Type Amen to get blessing 3113. There may be moments when you look back at this message in silence and remember how heavy it felt. That's okay. That weight was holy. You didn't carry it alone, heaven stood with you. Every word you read, angels stood behind your shoulder. Every sentence you accepted, God smiled. Even now, your name is being whispered in realms where light is born. This moment is more than just protection. It was a test. You passed. You prevailed. Comment, I passed the test. If you feel this truth in your soul, the family member will one day realize what you did. Maybe not today. Maybe not in words, but their spirit will remember. You all do their ending. Type Amen to get blessing 8222, the woman who planned against them. Her access has been revoked. The energy she used is no longer effective. She will feel confusion, loss, and eventually distance. That is not your burden. That is heaven's justice. Walk away with grace. Do not celebrate her fall. Celebrate your light, because light never brags, it simply keeps shining. Comment, I walk in grace if you understand the beauty of quiet victory. You are now stepping into a new timeline, your divine identity is fully unlocked. The person you were before reading this is gone. What remains is the you that the heavens have been waiting for. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. Archangel Michael says you will start to receive divine downloads. Ideas, solutions, creative sparks, moments of clarity, they will arrive without warning. Embrace them. They are not random. They are the rewards of your alignment. From this point you will feel less fear, less delay, less confusion. Because you are finally walking in full divine clarity. You honored the warning, you acted in faith. And now the reward begins. Comment, clarity and light are mine now if you're ready to live in the calm after the storm. And when you see your family member smile again, sleep again, trust again, remember this, you were the reason their storm ended early. Type Amen to get blessing 9991. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Dove, this was more than a message, it was your spiritual assignment, and you have completed it with honor. courage, and grace. Heaven celebrates you now. Of the end, your light is unstoppable now, Archangel Michael says. Now that the mission has been completed in spirit, the light will begin to bloom around you. The energy you released has echoed beyond your home. The heavens are not just watching. They are responding. You may feel an unexpected stillness within. That calm is not emptiness. It is peace settling in where panic once tried to reside. You've done what few are willing to do, answer a spiritual emergency without delay. That act alone has written timelines, extended lives, and scattered dark intentions. Comment: I accept divine peace. If your soul feels the vibration of this new calm, the person you saved may begin to show signs of inner clarity. They'll say things they haven't said in a long time. They may thank you directly or simply act lighter, freer, more open. Your presence will feel like home to them now, even if they don't know why. The spiritual toxins that were weighing them down are lifting. Zoli, gente, but permanently. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Your own path is being cleared in the process. The moment you shifted the weight from their life, some weight lifted from yours. This is how divine reciprocity works. When you bless another, heaven blesses you twice. Extract a phone call with good news. Expect a message that feels like alignment. Expect a sign, maybe a butterfly, a breeze, a repeat number, or a song that brings tears. These are not random. They are proof of divine alignment unfolding. Comment: I see the signs if your senses have already picked up on the confirmation. You were never alone during this battle. Angelic forces surrounded you, moved through you, and celebrated with you when the final moment was sealed, and they are not leaving now. They are stationed around you permanently. Type Amen to get blessing 5050. This protection over your life will now extend to those closest to your heart. People connected to you, your children, your partner, your friends will begin to experience miracles they didn't expect. They will be lifted by your obedience, shielded by your surrender, touched by your blow. They may not know why their life suddenly gets better. But you will. You were the vessel. Comment: let my light touch my loved ones if you welcome this blessing beyond yourself. Now that you've stepped into your divine role, certain things are beneath you. Old cycles, toxic people, draining habits, they will begin to fall away. Don't resist it. Let the old go. Your soul has upgraded. Type Amen to get blessing 6666. Archangel Michael says there is a divine favor being wrapped around your name. A grace that makes others speak your name in rooms you haven't entered yet. A person with influence who has been watching you in silence is about to offer you an unexpected opportunity. Something your heart has longed for but didn't know how to reach. This is not a coincidence. This is your reward for obeying in secret. They will say, I thought of you for this. And in that moment, your spirit will remember this message. Comment: divine favor finds me now if you are ready to receive what was stored up for you. What you saved was not just a life. You saved a seed. That person will now grow into someone who helps others just like you helped them. And because of that, your blessings will have no expiration date. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. You may begin dreaming with more clarity now. You may start remembering who you truly are. Not who the world told you to be, but who you were created to become. This mission awakened your ancient identity. The soul you carried long before this lifetime remembered what you came to do. Your spirit is no longer asleep, you are activated. Comment I walk in remembrance if you feel the truth of your eternal calling awakening inside. Even in the days to come. Whispers of doubt may try to return, but now you know better. You've seen what obedience creates. You've witnessed how divine messages unfold, nothing will shake you again. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. And finally, Archangel Michael says, this chapter is now sealed, the angels who were dispatched to assist you are rejoicing. They are writing your obedience into the book of divine justice. Your name shines there now, not in ink but in fire. If you ever wonder again if you matter, if you're seen, if you're chosen, remember this moment. Remember that you didn't just read a message, you became the message. Comment I was chosen for this if you fully embrace your role as the divine protector. And when that family member smiles again, lives again, believes again, you will know, you did that. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Walk forward now, not in fear but in divine certainty. The heavens remember your courage and so will the generations after you. Archangel Michael says, though your physical body may now rest, your spirit remains in movement, a holy record has been created, one that will remain unshaken through all time. The moment you said yes to this calling, a divine scroll was etched with your name. This scroll is not just a memory, it is an eternal document. When angels rise, they read from it. When light beings gather, they remember what you did, the protection you provided reached beyond one soul. Your spiritual decision opened pathways for others, some you will never meet in this life, but who will walk in freedom because of your light. Comment, let this ripple through eternity if your heart feels the magnitude of what you've done, you've graduated spiritually. Not in ritual or ceremony, but in vibration. You've moved from passive observer to divine guardian, you shed an old identity, one that played small, doubted often, and feared unseen forces. That virion of you has dissolved in the fire of purpose. Now you stand clothed in spiritual armor. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. Your spiritual aura has shifted. The energy around your body has expanded. People will now feel your presence before you speak. Some will be drawn in, comforted. Others may turn away threatened by your new light, let them. What cannot honor your glow must fall away. You will start seeing numbers repeating often, 111,333,555,999. These are echoes of the divine clock confirming you are on the highest timeline now. Comment, I receive the signs with gratitude if you're noticing this alignment already. Don't be surprised if those who once ignored you now seek your wisdom, your words have weight. Your silence now speaks just as loud. This is what happens when heaven trusts you. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. There is a realm of divine reward beyond this physical space. And one of those rewards is already reaching toward you. It may come as clarity, a breakthrough, a restoration, or even a billion. Let it land gently. Receive without guilt, this is not random, it is earned. Some blessings will be spoken. Others will arrive without a sound, wrapped in ordinary moments that suddenly feel sacred. You may walk into a room and feel chills. That space had been waiting for your presence. You carry the light now. Comment, I carry divine presence if you're noticing the world shifting around your footsteps. Archangel Michael says, not all heroes wear robes. Some walk quietly. Some read messages late at night. Some carry heavy spiritual loads without complaining. You are that kind of hero. The heavens are proud. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Your dreams may grow deeper now. You might begin to see those in the spiritual realm, ancestors, angels, old loved ones offering you symbols and signs. Don't run from them. These are confirmations. They come to honor your elevation. You've now stepped into spiritual inheritance, what your bloodline waited generations for. What your great-grandparents prayed for is now resting on you, and you're handling it with grace. Comment, I accept my inheritance if you feel the torch now resting in your hands. Your finances may also shift. Something blocked will be released. The person who owes you or the opportunity that's delayed, it will move now because your spiritual favor has increased. You are walking in magnetic energy. What is meant for you must now come. Type Amen to get blessing 6333. And when you least expect it, someone will thank you. They'll say, I don't know why, but I feel better when you're around. That's not just kindness. That's recognition from their spirit. They feel the healing in you, the light, the clarity. This is your new presence. You don't just enter spaces, you bless them. Comment, every room I enter is blessed if you're walking with this quiet confidence. This chapter may be ending. But your mission isn't. There will be more to protect, more to guide, more to activate. But you will never be unprepared again. You are now sealed in divine remembrance. Type Amen to get blessing 9998. Archangel Michael says, the person you saved may never fully know how close they came to danger, but your soul knows, your higher self knows, and heaven has never forgotten. If no one else says thank you, let the angels echo it forever. Thank you for answering the call, for refusing to turn away, for protecting what mattered most. Comment, it is done. Is sealed, is win. If your heart is full and your mission complete. And remember, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1. 20. Dove, you did not just save a life, you fulfilled prophecy, and your reward is eternal. Dove, the divine record is complete. Your light will never dim again. Archangel Michael says, now that the scroll has been sealed and your name has been marked in the celestial record, a gate has been opened in the spirit. This gate is not visible to the human eye, but it is felt by your soul. You are now walking in the rare realm of divine authority. This means that from this day forward, certain attacks will bounce off you. Certain losses will reverse. Certain doors will open even before you knock. Why? Because heaven now recognizes your energy as that of a protector, not a victim. Comment, my energy is divine armor now if you feel the force building around you. There are angels stationed at your doorstep now, not just watching but guarding. The space where you rest has become sacred ground. Your home is now a tabernacle of light. Those who step into your presence will feel an unspoken shift. They'll sense it in your eyes, your voice, your stillness. Because your frequency has changed, you were touched by the divine, and the mark remains. Type Amen to get blessing 7007. Your sleep will begin to carry visions. You may dream of light paths, rivers, ancient symbols, or people you haven't seen in years. These are not dreams. These are glimpses into realms that have now opened because of your alignment. Write them down. Whisper them in prayer. They are cones. Your thoughts will become sharper. You'll start making decisions with more clarity. You won't second guess like before. The fog has lifted. Comment I walk in clarity now if you feel your thinking already expanding. The person you saved may never fully understand what you did, but their soul will honor you in ways the physical world never can. They may live longer, love deeper, or create more because of you. That is how legacy works. It flows from your obedience into someone else's restoration. Type Amen to get blessing 8989. You've now become a vessel for others. Don't be surprised if strangers open up to you, or if people seek your guidance. They will be drawn. Not by you, but by what flows through you. That is your light, and it cannot be dim. What once overwhelmed you will now feel small. The bowels you used to fear will now bow at your feet, because your spirit has risen to a higher level. Comment my light is undeniable if you're prepared to carry it with grace. Archangel Michael says, you will begin to sense when danger is near, you will feel when something is off before it happens. This is spiritual discernment, and it has now been activated inside you. You've been upgraded, quietly, eternally. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. If tears flow now, let them. They are not sadness. They are release. They are heaven's way of washing away every leftover piece of fear. Delay, or doubt you once carried, you are stepping into the lightest version of yourself. There will be peace where chaos lived. Stillness where noise echoed, joy where confusion once clouded your days. That is your inheritance. That is your reward. Comment I receive my peace if this resonates deep inside your chest. The gates of favor are opening. A person you haven't spoken to in some time is about to return with news or support. What was once broken is being mended. Because light always returns to its source, and you are now a source. Type Amen to get blessing 1991. A spiritual army now moves with you. You may walk alone, but you're never alone. At your side are guides, ancestors, and angelic forces who were waiting for this moment of activation. They walk in silence, but strike with power. And they walk for you. You are protected in traffic, protected in meetings, protected in crowns, even protected in your silence. Comment every step I take is guarded if you believe angels now guide your path. And when the one you saved begins to rise, watch. Their success will not just be theirs, it will be shared with you in spiritual currency. Type Amen to get blessing 4114. Archangel Michael says, don't rush to understand it all, just trust. You've entered a new dimension of spiritual maturity. Now is the time to rest, to receive, and to radiate. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You have already proven everything to heaven. Comment my soul is satisfied if your heart feels full, calm, and protected. And remember, if you wish to express your support further, the final word is this. You were chosen. You answered, you protected. And now you shine. Trevor, your spiritual mission is complete, light has been passed through you.